Hi, everybody. Deborah Morris at Deborah Morris Home Team, Keller Williams Advantage Realty. I have the honor of talking to Patrick McDaniel with Movement Mortgage. He is one of our preferred lenders, and I wanted to bring him on because there are stories of what's going on in this market right now from all aspects that are worth sharing because you may be able to relate. And so that way you can call us to help you out. So, Patrick, what have you had to share with us today?
Well, Deborah, I was sharing a story with you recently, and really this focuses on knowing who you're working with and trusting who you're working with. And it is a complex market, as we've seen, and buyers, it's really challenging. And sometimes buyers want to do more homework on their own, and they will look online. And that's where you may find a home on Zillow. And we always tell people don't trust Zillow because those don't get updated as frequently and as immediate as we see on the MLS. And in this specific scenario, what we had is a buyer who had been working with a realtor for over a year. They had a very trusted relationship. This realtor had worked with other friends and family members of this buyer, so they knew the quality of work that this realtor could deliver. And unfortunately, they found a home on Zillow. They thought they were calling the listing agent of that property because Zillow was advertising a specific realtor attached to that home. Unfortunately, it was not the listing agent. And they thought this realtor was simply just opening the door for them. And as it turns out, this realtor now is the one who will be representing them going forward in the transaction because they gave them access to the property. So the realtor who the buyers wanted to work with, had been working with for a long time, is now unfortunately shut out of this transaction. And so the buyers are forced to work with a realtor they don't know personally. They don't know the quality of work. And they're not familiar with their process. So it's putting the buyers at a severe disadvantage. And we see this on the lending side as well, where somebody will also, whether it's Zillow or some other online advertisement, they'll see a lender advertising, an almost too good to be true rate. And they decided, I want to pursue this. And then of course they come to find out when it's too late in the process to change direction with your lender and go back to somebody you trust, that the rate that was advertised, unfortunately, is not the rate they're going to be given. And more often than not, that's because the lenders are advertising a best possible scenario, whereas the lender they've been working with has analyzed their paperwork, has pulled their credit, has given them an actual rate that they can obtain. And that can be very, very challenging for somebody who's seeing an advertised lower rate to want to stick with, who they're working with, who's already done the homework. So, that was something I thought was very important to your listeners and your viewers to know about, choosing who they're working with, trusting who they're working with, and not being swayed by simply making a phone call on what they see advertised.
That is a very good story to be able to share with you all. Yes, please go and look online, get your research. Don't click because, yes, whether it be a lender, whether it be a realtor, whether it be any other manufacturer or vendor that you want to trust to get you your end result, it is very important that you get the right information, because again, a lot of these disclosures online are generic terms. Please reach out to get more specific, and we hear this case over and over and over again. So Patrick, how do they reach you? Because I know you're one of our trusted lenders, and the most important thing I know in both of our cases is that you ultimately close as smoothly and on time as possible. So how do they reach you so they can end up talking more about what questions or goals that they have in their life?
So just like everyone else, my cell phone is attached to me 24/7. So the best way to reach me is texting or calling, and you can reach me at 407-716-7728.
Perfect. And of course, Chuck and I are always here for your questions, any tips that we can share, any other business partners that we have. Please reach out to us, 321-348-0014. And of course, like our YouTube channel, because I'm going to constantly have these tips coming out to you from our business partners to help you and those that you know. So thank you so much, Patrick, and you have
Thank
a
you.
great day.
Take care.